Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have given Todd Bowles a contract extension through the 2023 season. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. If you do like these types of videos, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know down below in the comments section what you think about Todd Bowles getting this contract extension. So, like I said, the contract does go through the 2023 season, and I did not know this. This is being reported by Adam Schefter and PewterReport.com, our friends over there, by the way. But Todd Bowles was already the highest paid defensive coordinator in the entire NFL. I did not know that, but this contract continues to keep him the highest paid defensive coordinator in the entire NFL, but it does not prevent him from going out and potentially taking a head coaching opportunity for another team should that opportunity present itself. And we will talk about that in a minute, but let's just talk about how Todd Bowles has done so far as defensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is this extension even warranted, right? And in my opinion, I think it is, right? I think that it isn't a stretch, or it isn't crazy to say that Todd Bowles is one of the best defensive coordinators in the league right now. I know there have been some down moments, sure. I know that there have been people who have been critical of Todd Bowles in certain moments and situations during his time in Tampa, but overall, I think that the good very heavily outweighs the bad. I mean, Todd Bowles has gotten a lot of players that he feels were very good fits for this defense, and yeah, he's making it work. You look at every single level of this defense, and there are playmakers on the defensive line, in the linebacking group, in the secondary, like you name it, there are impact players all over this defense. And I think that part of it is Todd Bowles growing and developing some of these guys. Like the work that he has done with the secondary has been very good. He's been a great help to pass rushers like Shaq Barrett, like Jason Pierre-Paul. He's done phenomenal work in the middle of that defense, on that defensive line for guys like Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea. A lot of people forget, actually, that Ndamukong Suh, one of the main reasons as to why he joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first place was because he wanted to play for Todd Bowles. So that just kind of proves the level of impact and intrigue that Todd Bowles has as a defensive coordinator when you've got a very capable veteran defensive lineman, one of the top guys in the industry in Ndamukong Suh, saying, yeah, I'm intrigued with playing for Todd Bowles, and I'm going to go to Tampa just so I can see how it goes. And obviously it's gone very well. But you know, obviously this doesn't prevent Todd Bowles from potentially taking a head coaching opportunity elsewhere. Will that happen? We have no idea. We are just going to have to wait and see. Now, Todd Bowles is no stranger to being a head coach in the league. He was the head coach for the New York Jets for a handful of years. He had a very up and down tenure with them. And then just this past offseason, I know he interviewed for at least, it was either the Atlanta Falcons or the Detroit Lions. I'm pretty sure it was the Detroit Lions head coaching job. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below. So there are other teams out there that are saying, hey, Todd Bowles, he's doing some pretty good stuff in Tampa Bay. Why don't we at least interview the guy and consider him for a head coaching position? I expect that to continue. I expect Todd Bowles to be a name that is considered in the future for head coaching positions, and they may lose him. That's definitely a possibility. I'm not going to sit here and be like overly optimistic and say, no, he's going to stay the whole time and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. But my idea as to why I don't think Todd Bowles will potentially go out and take another head coaching job is because, you know, it's not set in stone, but it is very much alluded to, and it has been kind of reported before that, you know, when Bruce Arians is retired, or if there's ever a situation where he couldn't be the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers anymore, knock on wood, the Glazers basically have already tabbed Todd Bowles as that eventual successor. So him signing this contract, that might be him saying like, hey, yeah, I'm going to stay here in Tampa. You know, the Glazers have already said I'm going to be the head coach for this team when Bruce Arians is done. So, you know, honestly, he might not have to be the defensive coordinator for a full 3 years. It might only take 2 years, let's say, before he is promoted to that head coaching position if the Glazers do actually end up deciding to do that in the end. It's actually kind of exactly what goes on in New England with, say, like Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick, right? Like Josh McDaniels, he has had loads of opportunities to go out and take other head coaching opportunities elsewhere, but he continues to stay in New England because there's that idea that Josh McDaniels will probably be the eventual successor to Bill Belichick. Think of that in a similar situation, except here in Tampa Bay with Todd Bowles and Bruce Arians. I really do believe that that might end up being the plan. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but I think that Todd Bowles would be a solid, future head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And him signing this contract might be him saying like, hey, I'm happy where I'm at. Let's keep on winning rings. My contract, we had 1 year on it. I'm not interested in going out and taking potential other head coaching opportunities. I'm going to stay here, ride this out with Tom Brady and Bruce Arians, and let's see how many championships we can win. Like, that would not surprise me if that is Todd Bowles' mindset. So overall, I think this is a very solid extension. He has done wonderful, wonderful jobs in growing and developing and cultivating, a young core of defensive guys like Vita Vea, like Devin White, basically every guy in the secondary. They're all in their mid to early 20s. He's got great veterans in that defense as well, like Sue, Levante David, Shaq Barrett, JPP. And I really do think this scheming and the playmaking of Todd Bowles has been able to improve the game of every single guy on that defense, be it starter or backup. I really do believe that Todd Bowles is one of the top defensive coordinators in the league, and I do think this extension is very much warranted, necessary, deserved, all of those words. So, again, what do you guys think about this extension? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section down below. Do you think Todd Bowles will possibly be the eventual head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Or do you think that he will go and take a head coaching job elsewhere? Give me your thoughts. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.